Hey, what's up, you guys? Blessed Yu-Gi-Oh here with another Duel Book matchup. This time I have Cook CG, who's playing Zoodiac, versus Barbarous91, who's on Invoked Eldlich. Cook CG is also playing the Tri-Brigade engine in his Zoodiac deck, so I'm trying to see what those cards are like, see how cool those are. So I'm going to go ahead and start it. I'm pretty sure Cooksy won the roll here. Yeah, so Cooksy's going to go first. So Cooksy opens Revolt, Ash, Fractile, Rat Pier, Avarice. So he opens Rat, which is really good. Rat, Ash, Fractile. So he has like all the one card starters, kind of just Rat and Fractile. He needs another Beast Warrior monster in his hand to resolve Fractile, really. Revolt, this is a cool card that we haven't seen used a lot. It's really slow though. I'm not really sure why he played in this deck. Probably just because Zoo doesn't do much turn one, and like if you play into Nibiru and you get Nibiru, like this kind of brings back everything. Just sets you up for like a banish, all in the traps. Like I guess this outs like a negate after they play through your board and build a negate. So like I don't know, I probably wouldn't play this card to be honest. So gonna go ahead and get into it. So he's gonna normal rat send ram, obviously. That just plays in the Gamma and Ogre really, but it's like his only play, so he kind of has to. It's like if your opponent has it, they have it. So he goes Chaka 9, special the ram. It's kind of interesting that he's going just for the Mega Clops play here. You can tell whenever they go Dryden Ram, they're going for the Mega Clops play. But it's very weird because like so many people do this play and they just think that it wins them the game, but it just doesn't. Like there's so many cards that just out Mega Clops now that people know about it. When people like aren't playing Zoo, Mega Clops is a big problem because then they just don't have out in their deck or know how many turns it'll take to out the card or know how to play against it. But like when you know how to play against a Mega Clops, it's not really that scary. So he's gonna go for the Mega Clops. Also, this play leaves you open to Nibiru, which like this deck loses hard too. Like it loses hard to Nibiru when it plays into it, but it's one of the only decks that has the option to never play into Nibiru ever. So you take what you can get. Yeah, so it's just doing the standard. He's gonna get the Mega Clops. He's gonna Fractile, Nerval, Novarro, get Karas, but he doesn't have the extra Beast Warrior for Karas. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. So it ends on oh, he's gonna average first too. Obviously, which lets him get more hand traps. And if he would have drew another Beast Warrior, this would have been live, and he would have had a Hieratic Seal and a Mega Clops, and that's pretty good. Being able to bounce the trap versus this deck so he can't ever out the Mega Clops is pretty crazy. So he's gonna go Eldlich. Yeah, you let this resolve. You don't ever Ash the Eldlich. Just gonna get the Lord. It's gonna Lord send Hakiro. Hit the back row. Out the book, which is fine. Can't do anything about that. And you 1000% ash this. If he doesn't ash this, he's gonna be way behind. But if he asks this, he's gonna get tactics. Actually, I probably wouldn't ash this right here, because last time we saw someone go Mega Clops ash, they got the Mega Clops tactics. So I don't know if he's gonna ash this, and he does. So he's gonna tactics, and he chooses to look at his hand and shuffle a card from it in the deck. So he's either gonna take the, so he's definitely taking his cross, but like I think his idea with doing this was looking for a Zoo monster, because he feels like he can just out this next turn with the Conquistador, so he doesn't just take it off top. Like I'm pretty sure if he takes this here, he can just kill his opponent. Oh no, he can push him at 7,500, and then you can just blow at him next turn. So I probably would have just, oh, so he does take it. So you swing for 7,500 and then just link off. Like, I know you got a random link to in there. Yes, sir. It's going to end phase, get the Scarlet. So he draws Tanky for turn, which is a pretty good draw. It's a Zoo monster. But he just doesn't have enough cards to come back. As you can see how slow this card is, he never even got to, like, set it. So, yeah, he basically started playing with 4 cards in his hand this game, which is pretty bad. Bad deck building equals bad hands. I hate to see it. At least they're both on 40 cards, though. So it's going to go Fractile. I mean, Karaz effect make the Lord. This is a seal, so he can't pop anything over here anymore. And this would have been, like, really crucial if he would have still had the Mega Clops, because then you just Mega Clops lock with this. Because he can only use the Conquistador once per turn. So, like, as long as you bounce the Conquistador every turn, you can't out the Mega Clops and you just win. But I don't think he saw that was, like, a win condition for him. It's like Ancient Warriors, Mega Clops. He's going to set the trap finally. He's going to Conquistador. And he's going to send the Tinky to stop the Conquistador from popping. Especially the Lord. Oh, that's just not going to be enough because he can just attack over any monster with anything. That's his game. So he uses Lord, target the back row. He goes Revolt, which literally gets him 4 guards and banishes the Lord. But it's just not enough. So he's going to get 4 dudes and he literally gets to banish a Lord. But it's literally just not enough. I'm just going to Lord from Grave. Yeah, that's it. Lord from Grave is just disgusting. So we're going to go to game 2. Zoo loses the first game. Surprisingly enough, he makes Eldlich go first. It's kind of iffy. I mean, if you're just trying to kill him, then I can see that. And also, Zoo going first versus deck doesn't really do a lot. Like, you can put up a seal and a Dryden. That's like your best hand. Yeah, I'd probably go second here, to be honest, too. Cause, like, you realize your deck doesn't really do anything going first. As long as you have, like, Cosmics and stuff, you can play through Conquistador, so they don't really have a response to your turn. Yeah, it's just going to Eldon for Conquistador, Secrets. He has the Combo Wombo. So he only plays Knowledge. Wow, that's shocking. That's pretty bad, actually. That's pretty bad. You should at least play at least a Blue Boy, always, like 1, just for when this happens. Like, the whole point of Secrets and Knowledge is to make this like a 1-card draw 2, and like you're not doing that if you're not playing Blue Boy. Cause like this gets Blue Boy and Blue Boy gets Knowledge, so like your draw it just becomes Pot of Greed. So he sets the Conquistador and the Sanguine. So only cards that resolve in this turn is Sanguine. So he's gonna start off Tinky here, obviously. He opened Karaz and Fractile, so his Tri-Brigade plays live. I think here I'll probably go get the Ram. Or actually, yeah, I'll probably get Ram, so I don't play any Gamma, like on a Rat Summon. Because you don't have any extender for like Zoo plays. You can also just Desires too. Like I said, Zoo's one of the only decks where you can just Desires and just keep playing. Like, it doesn't have anything to do with your combo. So he's going to Tinky first. He's going to get the Rat. Yep, Rat sends Ram. That's the only thing this does, though, is just plays in the Gamma. But like, this gives you a couple more lines to play. Especially if you're playing like Zoodiac combo, which he should probably be playing over this shitty Tri-Brigade card. So he sends the Ram. So he's going to go for the line of play again because he has the Cosmic, and he's pretty sure he can't out it without the Cosmic. Let's go on Third Blade. And now he's going to lock, I'm pretty sure he's going to lock Ancient Seals, Third Blade here. So like, now that you can protect your Mega Clops, anytime you can protect Mega Clops from Conquistador, I think this is definitely the correct line of play. But like you saw, your opponents took your last turn with talent, so you just got to make sure they can't talent you on your turn again. So yeah, he has the Cosmic for the Conquistador, which is killer. His opponent's not going to be able to keep up because he's going to steal Lure with Mega Clops. Yeah, that's just disgusting. Yeah. So he would have ended Dryden, Mega Clops, Seals. Yeah, that would have been way out of hand for the Eldlich player. There was no catching up. And that's when Mega Clops is insane. Like, you guys see how game 1, he just overcame Mega Clops so easy. But game 2, Cookie noticed that as long as he plays Protect Mega Clops, he can just win the game. And that's also something from Yu-Gi-Oh! Players where, like, you learn stuff about matchups while you're playing, and being able to pick up on that stuff is really killer. So we're going to have Zoo go first. He's going to open the Barrage, which goes in the Third Blade. See, this is always one of the most risky plays by Zoodiac players because you go Third Blade into Ram off the Barrage. Well, I mean, Third Blade discard off the Barrage, right? And when you do that, like, you can just play in the Gamma, and then you can normal summon. But if you do that, like, I don't know, I'd just rather never Third Blade off of this. Like, I'd rather save Barrage as an extender for my following turn. Because I don't think there's any point of playing, like, going into Mega Clops here. Because you don't have anything like Cosmic or anything to stop it from Conquistador. So he's definitely doing the Third Blade play here. Sorry about the background noise. So Chakanon's gonna special the Ram. Trident's gonna pop the Ram. That's gonna special Chakanon. Go into Tiger Mortar. Chakanon. Make the Mega Clops. Let's see, will he get lucky? No, he does not. It's like with this card, I either see people draw the exact same copies of, like, not the exact same copies, but like basically the same cards they had in hand, right? He had a Tri-Brigade and a Zoo, and he drew a Tri-Brigade and a Zoo. Like, you either draw the nuts off this card or you draw complete ass, right? There's no in between. I remember we all thought average coming off the list would be crazy. It's gonna go Tri-Brigade combo. Cookie should win this game, because, like, Dark Ruler's not going to realistically do anything to Cookie here, except, like, stop a Mega Clops for a turn, which is irrelevant. And then Cookie doesn't really have any monster responses, so he can't, like, tactics him. He needs to draw, like, anything that will make Cookie use his Ancient Warriors so he can tactics the Mega Clops and break the board. And he draws Meltdown. And that's a pretty good bait. So it's either like, do you want to Dark Ruler him and just try to break all this by itself with, like, Purgatrio? Or, like, can you even Purgatrio? Does he have fire? I don't think he can Purgatrio. But yeah, so, like, you either want to Dark Ruler and then go, like, Invoked route, or you want to activate Meltdown to bait this to tactics. It's all depending on what your playstyle. I'd probably, cause like, even if I tactics this, I don't have anything to link it off with, so it's just gonna get it back. So I'd probably just go Dark Ruler Meltdown, and just auto does the Meltdown. This can actually stop Meltdown, which is why I would have won Dark Ruler first. It's just literally just beep, and just send this and bounce the Meltdown. And now he Dark Rulers, which he should have just did first. Like, you literally should just did that first if you were going to do it. Because it makes no sense to give him the chance to try to stop Meltdown, and then you just literally have tactics. Yeah, that was a big misplay. So now he's just going to Alistair Wombo combo. He's going to go Almirage so he can make the perk. Yes, sir. But the sad thing is, like, Cookie just wins this game because he has Book. He has Book Seals. So this stops Conquistador from blowing up this. And this stops Purgatrio from swinging over anything. So he's just going to pass after he gets booked, which is kind of disgusting. And Book. And that's the game. That's literally the game right there. If you look at the game still right now, you should be able to tell that's game. There's just nothing the other player can do if this guy plays, like if Cookie plays correctly. And he draws Ash, so there's really nothing he can do. It's like he gets to Ash the Sanguine, right? And then your opponent literally just still doesn't have a response. So you don't even have to like seals the guy. Seals the Conquistador, but like you can still seal the Conquistador, so he just gets nothing. So uses Tri-Brigade effect. Uses Karas on field. I think for 4. For 2. Oh, this guy's pretty cool. Oh, he special Zoo out his hand. And if he gets into the graveyard, you get to good Goblin Housekeeping. So yeah, he just admits defeat right there because there was nothing he could do regardless. He would literally just, yeah. Well, that was a really good game. Couple things, you guys. I have a really cool giveaway coming up. Check out on Zoodiac Duelist or on my Facebook page. To join the giveaway, like I've been promising to you guys, there's some really cool imposter tokens, and there's also going to be some mats. Once we get to 500 subscribers, I'll start the giveaway. All you have to do to join the giveaway is be a subscriber, like, share, comment my latest video, and when you comment your favorite deck of all time and what kind of content you guys would like to see me do on the channel. That's all you have to do to enter the giveaway. The winner will be chosen 5 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. All you have to do is just shoot me your info. I'm just gonna randomly pick somebody in the comments. So don't worry about that. But I will verify that everything's done before anything's given out or mailed to the winner. Everything's free shipping, free of charge, so you guys don't worry about sending any payment or any of that. It's all on me. Just to thank you guys for becoming subscribers. Really appreciate that. And just make sure your friends have a chance at joining the giveaway too. I got some sick imposter tokens that's coming from TFT Gaming. You can check out their link in the description below on my video. They have some really sick tokens. They have some really sick pins. I actually got a set of Dragon Ball pins as well, and some cool The Blessed Imposter tokens. Custom tokens, only made once. I can actually give you guys a quick sneak peek here in the camera. Camera quality isn't as good right here, but some sick, very sick The Blessed Imposter tokens. Glare is kind of not showing off all the way, but if you can see, I'll be posting pictures on Facebook too as well. Only 4 of them are made. I'll obviously be keeping one for myself, so I'll be giving out the last 3 other imposter tokens. I'll also be signing them as well, so you guys know they're originals and they're not any remakes, not any fakes. And then I also have some regular crewmate tokens to give away. Some nice, wonderful colors. Oop, get that in the camera a little bit more. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, join this giveaway for your chance to get some free stuff, free content. Get some free mats as well. I also have some mats I'll be giving out. Shout out to all my sponsors, Midwest Gaming. Be sure to check them out on their eBay. Shout out to Zoodiac Duelist. Shout out to my sponsor, Pandemonium Gaming, all the way from New Orleans, Louisiana. Best locals ever. Love their support. Appreciate everything they do for me. Shout out Andrew Eldlich and Grim YGO. He's the one who actually helped me set up my channel, so I really appreciate him and everything he's been doing. Be sure to check him out. I should have his link in the description below. If not, I'll be sure to have it in the next video. Also, shout out to DB Grinder for being the one who getting me started, and PPG for flying me out to the events so that I can even have the chance to start my own YouTube channel. So I really appreciate that. I'll be trying to go to the PPG in December to try to get some more content from you guys. As long as they, want to have me out there, I'll be glad to go back out there to commentate another event for you guys. Other than that, bless YGO. Signing out.